For years, lacrosse was a sport where power was concentrated. Prior to 2010, only 7 teams had ever won a Division I championship. But now as we step further into the age of parity, we see that power can still be concentrated, albeit on an individual level. At Albany, the Thompson trio took a sledgehammer to the NCAA record books. Brothers Lyle and Miles Thompson recorded the 2 highest single-season point totals in Division I history. Cousin Ty was a 40-goal scorer. Together, the 3 reinvigorated the sport with new life. But when you consider their story and their history, for the Thomsons, lacrosse is not just a part of their life, it's their way of life.
This is our game. It's given to us by the Creator. Lacrosse is in our blood. It's who we are as a people.
It's told to us by our leaders that everyone has their duty. I believe that I was put on this earth to play lacrosse. I think it's part of my identity.
Thompson trio getting it done.
When these 3 get together, magical things happen.
My name is Ty Thompson, and my Native American name is Deo Degane. He carries the fire.
The Thompsons are as good as any trio.
I'm Miles Thompson. He strikes the sun.
It's all about artistry and being creative.
My name is Lyle Thompson. He's flying over us.
These guys are the most electrifying attack in all of college lacrosse.
This game was made before there was an earth. And when the Creator made the earth, he put this game on here to entertain him. But it was also for medicine for, you know, the people. It's part of our religion. And it's part of everyone on the nation.
It's a Native American sport. My people invented it. My ancestors played it. It's like a way of life.
An extension of ourselves, a wooden lacrosse stick, is sacred in life and in death.
As a Native American, when you're a male, you're given that traditional wooden stick as a child when you're born. You're passing the game on.
Ever since I could walk, I had a lacrosse stick in my hands.
I would have my lacrosse stick everywhere I went with me. My family would be like, Ty, why are you bringing that into the restaurant?
For me, it was everything. It was my best friend. I needed that wooden stick, and I would sleep with it every night.
That's something that, you know, I do till this day. You know, I'll have a game and my stick's, you know, right beside my bed, or it's not right beside my bed, it's in the bed with me. Growing up as Native American, that's something that's given down to me from our people and our generation. It's not just a game to us.
We introduce it to our kids, and they take it from there. Even as tired as I was, there was days that I would come home from work. When they wanted to play lacrosse, I would always take the time and spend it with them.
He didn't have us start organized lacrosse until I was like 8 or 9. He felt like his one-on-one time with us was more important than sending us off with 20 other kids and a coach that I didn't even know.
Shoot that! I didn't get one through that hole. Oh! Growing up, this is where it all started. You know, right here in our backyard. You know, my father built this board, this net.
He put a hole in the middle, so, you know, to check our accuracy. So we had to put the ball in the net. And, you know, I think that I see that helps us out a lot because, you know, my shot's pretty accurate.
Sneaks his way and scores! Now you see me, now you don't.
When I hear the 3 Thompsons in the starting lineup, not very often do you see 2 brothers and a cousin with the same last name on the same attack line.
Lyle Thompson, wonderful moves! He's Lyle, bingo! Miles Thompson has the hat trick, and the teeth of the defense score. Ty Thompson. That is a fitting all-in-the-family conclusion.
Last year we put up 254 points combined. We're the highest scoring offense in the whole country.
Backhanded shot opportunity, and he sticks it in the corner.
Me, Lyle, and Ty, when we're on our game, some people like to call it magic. I think of it as chemistry.
And what a goal! Serious skill on display there.
The three of them are able to put up 18, 20 points in a game, which is just almost unheard of.
Lyle Thompson stands alone, the greatest point-scoring season ever.
I've been coaching for 22 years, and I've been playing since the late 70s, and I've never been around someone quite as good as Lyle.
Lacrosse binds us together and to our traditions. But what's not always clear to others is often misunderstood.
We get a lot of racist remarks on the lacrosse field, not only by the fans, but by the players too. They want to make fun of us with our long hair that we have.
Pocahontas or wagon burners or a bunch of stuff like that.
It used to get to Miles a lot, and I always told him just to remember who you're playing for and why you're playing the game.
We're proud of, our long hair, and the reason why we have it is, to show that there's still Native Americans out here.
What I'm seeing out of other Division I schools now, as far as going on the reservation and trying to recruit, these guys have really opened the door.
Someone who hasn't been on our reservation, we don't come from money, because money's not that important to us. Us coming together as people is more important.
Our ways are what comes first, our culture and our religion. Lacrosse is part of that. There's a ton of talent. It's crazy how much talent there is on the res. And kids get into alcohol, and then it leads to drugs at a young age, and then, they end up off their path. I don't think on my reservation education is the first thing.
My mom, she didn't graduate high school. My father graduated high school, and he went to work right away.
I always looked up to my older brother, Jeremy. His dream was to go to Syracuse and play lacrosse there. He had to go to community school for 3 years. And, for my other brother, Heine, he didn't even make it to Syracuse. He didn't accomplish his dream. And I think that really pushed me and Miles to get to college right out of high school.
I encourage the boys to go off to college to give them a better chance. I've been an iron worker for, 30-some years, and I know it's hard, but I wanted them to take advantage of what they had as lacrosse players.
Coming away to school, it's tough for Native Americans, and we're still learning our ways. We're still learning our language, our songs. A lot of natives that go off to school, they forget who they are. They forget their ways and their traditional values, and I didn't want to lose that connection. I didn't want to lose who I was.
There's actually a saying that if you take 10 Native Americans off to school, you'll be lucky to get one back. And that just goes to show that Native Americans, if they go off to school, they get caught up in that college life, and they won't come back to the reservations and carry on our ways.
The influence I want to have when I come back is you can go off to school, get an education, play lacrosse, play what you love doing, and still come back and be traditional. It's where I feel like I belong. I feel like I can make a difference there.
This is our game. Lacrosse is in our blood. It's who we are as a people.